Hi, this is Kathy from Ladies Stamp A Lot. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Chesapeake, Virginia. And today I wanted to talk to you about adhesive sheets. They are in the annual catalog. This is the 2021 annual catalog from Stampin' Up! They're the very first item on page 162, and they're hidden over here in the corner. So if you're really not familiar with them, you may not know exactly how these work. So that's what I wanted to show you today. They come in a pack of 12. They're 6 inches by 12 inches, and you get 12 of these sheets. And what I'm going to do is, these are really perfect for detail dies such as this, where you have very little area to glue. Sometimes they can be a little bit tricky to try to glue these down. These are actually from the Christmas layers, and I just had these out recently on a project. And today they're also good on words. And that's what I'm going to do today. So we're going to do Happy Thanksgiving. And so what I did is I knew that I needed a 2 1/4 inch piece in order to fit 2 Happy Thanksgivings on there. And so what I'm going to do is take my adhesive sheet, and I'm going to bring it over here, and I'm going to cut it the same size as my paper that I need. That's 2 1/4. All right, and this is because I like to not waste anything. So this is exactly what I'm going to need to cut out too. So on the back, you'll see you can lift them up like stickers. This is very sticky on this piece that I'm peeling off. You might even be able to see that glue kind of hanging on there. See that? And then I'm going to just adhere it down to my paper. Like, oh, I want to do it this way. Okay, like that. That's the same width as my paper. Now, I didn't put it all the way at the edge because I never put my die up into the very edge. And then I'm going to take off the next one and do the same thing. And what I do is leave a little bit of space in between these stickers. And remember this purple cardstock showing through, because when I cut that, that'll be on the back of the die cut, and that's going to help to get you to peel the sticker off. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put the last one down. Again, just leave a little bit of space. So the sticky's down. I do like to rub it to make sure that it adheres really well. This is really just scrap. You could save this if you're making stickers and don't want to use them right away. You can put them back on here to not get stuck to everything, but I'm going to be using mine right away. Okay, so I'm going to bring in the new Stampin' Cut Emboss machine. And I haven't used this but a few times, so I'm going to open up the platform. And because these are steel thin dies, I'm going to use platform 1. Remember, the new machine has all the directions on here. It makes it really super easy. Number 2 is the thin dies. I added this because it's easier to read. It's bigger. And then we're going to do number 3, the cutting plates. So there's number 3 cutting plate, and then we're going to put another cutting plate on top. So here's my adhesive. I'm going to turn it over, and I know it's close to this end. And I'm going to do Happy Thanksgiving. And I found out that if I put this close to the edge and do the happy like this, I think I did it like this. I gotta put it down, the cutting edge down, that might help. Okay, there we go. So we'll have it really close to the edge here so that I have enough room to cut another one. And I know I can do it because I've been doing that all week. I'm making these for World Card Making Day. Okay, so I just put the other number 3 plate on top, and I'm going to push it through and die cut. And what's nice with this new die cutting machine is I don't need to go back and forth all the time. One pass through the machine is going to cut it. So just let me get this out of the way. I'll just cut one right now. Okay, so here they are. And what I like to do is take my Take Your Pick tool. Now I could take my brush end of the tool, but because these are so thin, I just like to poke them out and very carefully just peel them out of the die, and then check to see if anything didn't cut. I see this little A needs to get popped out. Everything else looks good. Let's see if I can get that out of there. Yeah, there it is. Now that white's going to show, but that's going to peel off. That's part of the stickiness. Let me just get that out of there. And even though it stays in there, it cut it. So it's not like you have to go back and try to cut those pieces all out. So there's the Thanksgiving. Now there is pieces stuck in here, which you will want to go back and dig that out before you cut again. Otherwise it won't cut that well, but that's a die tip. Okay, so now here's the happy one. And I'm just gonna push lightly. I don't want to distort it or rip it or anything. And I'll just pull this out. I'll set this over for later. It looks like that A needs to get punched out as well. And if you'll bear with me here while I get this out, whoops. You'll see that on the back is the white sticker. And then here is that strip of cardstock where I didn't have them touching, so that I can peel this up. And this is going to come off like a sticker. And I'm going to peel the other part off. And then I'm going to bring in, this is going to go on a oval. It's going to say Happy Thanksgiving. And so then I can just press it right down onto my paper. And you'll see that it sticks. How cool is that? And again, on this piece, the piece of cardstock there that was showing through doesn't have glue, but you don't need it all the way, you know, because you do have it all the way across the other pieces. That's not going to be a problem at all. And then you just peel it up, and you made your own sticker basically. And there you go. And so you can see where it was showing through the A, that peels off and everything is cut out perfectly. And then I'm just going to glue that down here. This is going to be for some cards I'm making for World Card Making Day. So there you have it. Remember, it's called Adhesive Sheets. You get a pack of 12 for $10. And it's just a great way to do these intricate dies. So I hope you will give it a try, and thanks for stopping by.